Hello, my name is Charles Webster Baer, and today is June 11, 2024, and I am in Redmond, Oregon, USA, and I am running for mayor of Redmond, so please vote for me. Thank you very much. Today I want to talk about a few things, and but mainly I want to talk about my platform. So here's my platform. Okay. There are many issues on my platform, and so I'll go over them one by one. The first one is homelessness. So homelessness is a big problem everywhere, and it gets worse every year. So that's not good. That's bad. So if you're a politician, you take a position on this issue, and you either say the homeless issue deserves more funding or less funding, and I say it deserves less funding. Also, I think Deschutes County and the state of Oregon needs a specific place where homeless people can go to receive their benefits and their aid. And I think for Deschutes County, that place could be Milliken. And for the state of Oregon, I think that place could be Southeast Oregon. So that's my position on the homelessness issue. So that would be that. Okay. The second issue is drugs. So I think there should be marijuana dispensaries in Redmond, as many as the market will bear. I think in Bend there's like 15, so Redmond would probably have like 5 or whatever. I don't know. And I think there should be magic mushroom facilities in Redmond. I think the people of Oregon should be allowed to grow as much marijuana and as much magic mushrooms as they want and sell them worldwide. This is a financial opportunity for the people of Deschutes County, as well as the right thing to do. Issue number 3 is affordable housing. I think we should zone development in Redmond for more apartments and more lower income housing. And I think we're doing that, so that's good. The next issue is infrastructure. And Redmond's doing great on infrastructure. We're expanding everywhere. We're expanding the airport. We're expanding the waste facility and the dump. We're expanding the water treatment plant. We're expanding everything. The infrastructure is fantastic in Redmond. I would like to see a huge, giant parking lot at Klein Falls on the north side of the highway. And that land can be acquired by eminent domain. because I feel the people of Redmond and the people of Deschutes County should be able to go to Klein Falls on the north side of the highway and enjoy it and be able to park. So I've been pushing that for a while. But that's not that big a deal. What is a big deal is 97 cannot handle the amount of traffic that it's going to see this year, next year, the year after that, the year after that. So we need a bypass that goes from Terrebonne, east of Redmond, east of Bend, all the way to Sun River. This needs to be a huge 6-lane or 8-lane highway with light rail in the middle. And this is a major federal endeavor that'll take 15 years and cost a lot of cash, but we need to do it because there's no other option. 97 just ain't going to cut it in the future. I'm also doing a thing called Redmond Venture Conference. And we meet at the Bunker Bar in downtown Redmond on the first Thursday of every month at 4 p.m. And we meet at Pappy's Pizza on the last Thursday of every month at 3 p.m. So please come to the Redmond Venture Conference because it's a place where people can talk about startups and technology, and people can talk about entrepreneurial business ideas. And I think it's a really good deal just to, get the Redmond tech community together and build the Redmond tech community. I'm also doing a gay pride parade. Now I'm straight, but I, when I lived in Portland, the gay pride parade would go right underneath my window every year, and I thought it was awesome. And so when I moved to Central Oregon, I thought we should really have one of those. And now we do. And it's Saturday, September 21st at 3 p.m. at Sam Johnson Park. And we're going to parade to Centennial Park. And so please, it's a free event open to everybody. So I think it'll be fun. So I hope to see you there. I've also established something called PRO, People's Republic of Oregon. And PRO is something I created recently. And PRO would be owned and operated entirely and transparently by the state of Oregon government. And it would cost zero tax dollars because it would all be done with private donations and volunteer work. And it would basically create, for the state of Oregon, it would create the Oregon state government's own AI, the Oregon state government's own crypto, the Oregon state government's own search, the Oregon state government's own social network platform, the Oregon state government's own policy. And this would allow Oregonians to have their own AI, their own crypto, their own search, their own policy. But it would also allow the entire human race to also take part in this as well. So it would basically expand the Oregon state government's presence online globally, which I think needs to be done. And So I went ahead and did it. Yeah. Because the Oregon state government is great. It's awesome. It's always been a leader in world politics. It's always led the world in progressive politics, and it still is doing that. And now, more than ever, the world needs Oregonian leadership. The planet needs the Oregon state government to step up and lead, not just Oregon, but the whole country of America and the whole planet. And so that's what we're going to do, because we've always done that, and we're still doing it, and we're going to keep doing it, and we're, so that's that. So if I'm elected mayor, and I'm a libertarian, which means I'm for less government and more freedom. If I'm elected mayor, then I will be in Centennial Park every Monday at noon to talk to people about whatever they want to talk about. And Redmond residents get to the front of the line. And I'll be there for all day and I'll be there until the last person is there and they don't have anything else to say. Now, I won't be there if there's snow on the ground, and I won't be there if there's ice on the ground, because I don't want, people traveling in the snow and ice just to talk to me. But if there's no snow on the ground anywhere in Redmond and there's no ice on the ground anywhere in Redmond, I'll be there every Monday at noon to talk to anybody about anything for as long as people are there who want to talk. Until the sun goes down. And when the sun goes down, then I'll leave. So that's my open door policy, and that's about as open door as it gets. I don't see how you could open the door any wider than that. And now I want to talk about depopulationism. Okay. I've been a depopulationist since 1985. And depopulationism is really the only reason I got into politics. And basically, depopulationism means it's illegal for a human being on Earth to reproduce a second time for the first few centuries of this millennium. And I think that it's illegal to kill the planet. I think that humans don't have the right to kill the planet. I think that Americans don't have the freedom to destroy the earth. I think that the human population on Earth is going up. I think that's the wrong direction. I think that's a suicide course. And it should be going down to a sustainable level. And that's a number that we don't know. So future generations will determine that number. I'm guessing it'll be around 2 billion. But we don't want to take a chance. We don't want to risk it. We don't want to roll the dice. So we need to just play it safe and bring it back down to a sustainable level. And that's depopulationism. And if I am elected mayor of Redmond, then I will try to make depopulationism the law in Redmond. And that will be my main priority. So vote for me, Charles Webster Baer, for mayor of Redmond, Oregon, USA, the greatest city in the history of the universe. Thank you very much. I think that the voters of Redmond, Oregon, are intelligent enough to realize that they have an opportunity here to lead the world in the two most important political issues of this millennium. Number one, environmentalism, and number two, transparency, government fiscal transparency. Now, I felt this way in 2020 and I was over optimistic, and I felt this way in 2022 and I was overly optimistic. I feel this way in 2024, and I realize that I might be overly optimistic, and that's okay. I don't mind being overly optimistic. I'm fine with that. However, it would be nice if the voters of Oregon and the voters of Redmond proved me correct. I believe that the voters of Redmond, Oregon are intelligent enough to realize that they have an opportunity to lead the world in the two most important political issues of this millennium. Number one, environmentalism, and number two, government fiscal transparency. So prove me right. Prove me right. You've proven me wrong 4 years ago, and you've proven me wrong 2 years ago, but this year you get another opportunity to prove me right. And that'd be really cool if you did that. And if you don't do that, that's okay too. No big deal. So that's Depop. Now you can email me at depopulationist@outlook.com or depopulationist@gmail.com. And you can call me on the phone, 541-699-9868. And you can, come up to me if you see me walking around downtown Redmond and say hi and, talk to me about whatever you want to talk about. And, yeah. I love Redmond. It's awesome. And I love being here, and I love being in the political mix, and I love running for mayor, and I just enjoy it. I just have a good time doing it, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And so I love Ed Fitch. I think he's doing a great job. I think he's a great guy. I love George Endicott. I think he did a great job. I think he's a great guy. I'll probably be running against 5 or 6 other people. I'm sure they'll be fantastic people. I think I'm the best guy for the job. That's why I'm running. I'm on the ballot. I got on the ballot last week. It was very easy. I suggest other people get on the ballot. It's very easy to get on the ballot for city council or mayor. I strongly suggest, if you're thinking about running, that you do run. It's very easy and it's a lot of fun. And I don't see any downside to it. Because even if you lose, at least you tried. At least you stood up for something. At least you participated. At least you care. And so now we come to the end of the video where I talk about my favorite subject, me. A lot of people don't know who I am, including me. But I'll tell you who I am. I'm Charles Webster Baer. I'm 55 years old. Never been married, don't have any kids. I'm a Buddhist. And to me, Buddhism means that if the universe does not exist, then you are the soul. I was born and raised in Santa Cruz, California. Original West Side, represent. I went to high school in Newport, Rhode Island. Go Rogers. In 1994, I graduated from the University of Hawaii at Hilo on the Big Island with a BA in political science, and I moved to Santa Fe, New Mexico. And then in 1999, I moved to Portland, Oregon, and I had a lot of good times in Portland, Oregon. In the year 2000, I created Global Internet Government, which I call it GIG. It's the world government. I like to talk about it a lot and have online and will continue to do so. And then in 2007, I moved to Bend. And in 2012, I ran for Bend City Council. And part of my platform there was that you should be able to vote for the mayor of Bend, because back then you couldn't vote for the mayor of Bend. Then in 2014, I moved to China for 3 years to teach English. And then in 2017, I moved back to Bend. And in 2018, I ran for mayor of Bend, unsuccessfully. And then in 2019, I moved to Redmond because I liked Redmond better, and I still do. And in 2020, I ran for mayor of Redmond. In 2022, I ran for mayor of Redmond. In 2024, I'm running for mayor of Redmond. And yeah, that's me. And I just love Redmond, and I think Redmond has. I think Redmond's going to be. I think Redmond's going to do great. I think Redmond's a booming town. Everything's working perfectly. I don't have any problems with the Redmond city government. If I'm elected mayor of Redmond, I'll tell everybody who works for the Redmond city government, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Let's keep rocking. The Redmond City Council meets every second Tuesday and every fourth Tuesday of the month at Redmond City Hall at 6 p.m. And I strongly suggest that you attend some of these meetings. And if you want to speak, you can get there at like 5:30 and fill out a little card and hand it in. And then you'll get 3 minutes to talk about whatever you want. And what you do is you go up to the microphone and you state your name, and then you state the city you live in, and then you talk for like 2.5 minutes. And when the clock gets to about 2 minutes and 40 seconds, then you wrap it up and say thank you and sit down. So I strongly urge everybody in Redmond to get politically active, politically motivated, politically interested, to become part of the Redmond political process, to vote, to learn more about the candidates to run for office. This is an important year politically for America. It's important for everyone to be involved. It's important for everyone to vote. It's important to take part in this political process because it's the greatest political process in the world. And it's an honor and a privilege to be part of it. And there's going to be a lot of stuff going on this year politically in America. And so I just want everyone to be aware of what's happening. And I want everyone to make their voice heard before the election and during the election. And, you know, that's what I'm doing. That's what I've always done. And, you know, so that's me. So please vote for me, Charles Webster Baer, for mayor of Redmond, Oregon, USA in 2024. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, contact me. If you just want to talk about stuff, contact me. And I hope I can earn your vote because I think I am the guy that has the proper vision for the future of Redmond. And, you know, I shared part of that vision with you today in this video. And I look forward to continuing to share that vision with you in the future with more videos. And so thank you very much and have a great day. Vote Baer. Baer for mayor. Baer for mayor 24. Peace.